Coach Catfish here. This is a fine day. Oh, hey. Let me see if I can train this down. Oh, come on in here, baby. Come on in here, baby cat. I don't know where my other boy is. Coach Catfish is very sad today. Because we had to put the little girl down. She had a bad thing up in her sinuses. And we had rescued her. And she gave us 8 babies. And we still got 2 of the babies. And one of them that's what the Brown Cat Studio is. Anyway, in her, she's the Inky. She's a sweet Inky cat. That's what her name was. So anyway, we're going to do this here for her. Cause we all up in something. And Coach Catfish ain't been able to get back out here and do nothing for you. Because the weather is hefty. We still got ice on the ground. It's been almost 2 weeks ago. It's cold. Anyway, this is what we got here. Unsustainable recreation. I think that's what this is. I'm not sure. Cause, Coach Catfish be seeking and gigging. Sometimes I'm sneaking. But always looking for information. I'm going to use the pay for voice. Because then say, they don't know what the hell you're saying, Coach Catfish. Use the voices that we pay for so people can understand. I'm talking to the pen. Because I still think we writing on this here. The 141. Unsustainable recreation. When you was born, they didn't tell you how. All you knowed was big cash cow. Now, Coach Catfish cannot read that way. I cannot use the pay for a voice because I think it's written in another voice. The natural one. Anyway, let's hear what it is. When you was born, they didn't tell you how. All you knowed was to be a cash cow. You didn't have the insight. You didn't study Mao. Living in the trees. The cow is on the prowl. What you did with your cattle that chattel to the sun. Lock 'em up in the cages. Black light has begun. I'm going to have to go back and do this here another time. All the gods of envy where gain is number 1. Got to have the cash cow milking man just for fun. I have to do that one more time, so maybe I can get it right this here time. Because, when the black-haired man he's got red eyes and over there sitting with that chicken, holding a sign of all things. When you was born, they did not tell you how. All you knowed was to be a cash cow. You didn't have the insight, did not study Mao. Living in the trees, the cow is on the prowl. What do you do with cattle that chattel to the sun? Lock 'em up in cages. Black light has begun. All the gods of envy, where gain is number 1. Got to have the cash cow milking man just for fun. Well, hell, that's 336. That sounds nasty at 339. Let's see if we can break it down. When you was born, they did not tell you how. All you know was be cash cow. Now, Coach Catfish, I'm not sure about all that, but what I understand. When you was born, you come up in the wrong side of town, wrong side of tracks. Now, they did not tell you how. Cause what they was doing, they was growing the cash cow. Sometimes that's why they did not tell you how. They just let you bump around like some brownie in motion, like the color of your skin, brownie. And you didn't have the insight. You did not study Mao. So on other, oh hell, that hurts. I'm sorry, people. Yeah, Coach Catfish hurts so much. You did not. You didn't have the insight. In other words, you did not see within something because you did not know, and you did not have upper crusts as people. The old crusts as people. Them old people that's crusty, then right musty. Well, hell, they had to know how because they done studied Mao. That's how they got to where they is how. How? Living in the trees, the cow is on the prowl. And see, that's what they're saying. You did not have the insight. You did not study Mao. So you just want the cattle. And you just looking at the sun. You hoping for, what the hell's on the run. And now you a cow on the prowl. But since you's a bovine and you do not go around eating and attacking critters, well, hell, you're a cow and you know what happens to the cow. Even if you on the prowl. And Kosher Catfish has been chased, 523, by more than one bull. Oh no, we just looking for Lucky. We looking for Lucky, sir. What do you know? What do you do with the cattle, the chattel of the sun? In other words, this is the next verse, not the same as first. What do you do with them cattle? Look up the sky. And they chattel. In other words, I know that the chattel is a different word, but they chatteling. Moo, moon, moon. And that's what they got. They chatteling up the sky. And what do you do with them? Well, hell, you put them in cages. So they can't chattel amongst themselves. Because if they chattel amongst themselves, well, hell, they might have a bovine hovine. And your black light could not be gone. Because when your black light be gone, that means you done blocking it out the sun. And, that's what they've been trying to do with various chemicals and stuff. So you don't get your vitamin D. Anyway, the next verse is not like the other three. He. That's the first he of the day. No, that's me. Somewhat. All the gods of every... Oh, no. All the gods of envy. Yeah, that's the gods of envy. And you know how that happened. Where gain is number one. It's a cod thing. So we're all the gods of envy. They get all together and gain what you can do, run the world like a business. And where every scrap of the soul is used, even the squeal of the heel. Anyway, you gotta have the cash cow milking man just for fun. So what it is, it seems what it says to me is, well, hell, you got the gods of envy. And they got the gain. And they done figured out that the man and the woman, and they're cash cows. So they farm them. And hell, they milk the man just for fun. So apparently they do not have to do this, but it is so much fun that, well, I guess that's why we have unsustainable recreation. There's y'all. Kosher Catfish out of here. Who does these things? Yeah.